Location, location, location. Does location really matter? Does it really matter when it comes to success in life? Now, I was born in Hong Kong before I immigrated to Vancouver, Canada at the age of 14 years old. Back in Hong Kong, I was actually getting into a lot of trouble, right? I was hanging around with the wrong people. I was getting into fights and hanging around with like gang people and gang members and stuff like that. And one day, my father at the time had to bail me out of the police station, and the police officer was telling my dad, hey, you have to get your son out of this environment, otherwise he might end up not in a very good place. He might end up in jail because he's just so rebellious and getting into a lot of trouble. So that was the environment that I was in. So very, very short period of time, we immigrated to Vancouver, to North America, to Canada. So to me, if I would have stayed in that location, stayed in Hong Kong with that environment, would I have become who I become today? Would I have become Dan Lok today, that I am today? I would say no. I would say probably not. It's because that I changed the location that opened up a whole new world, the people that I've been able to meet. And sometimes I do see your question about, well, Dan, the environment I'm in a small city and things like that. Move! Get out of the environment, right? Your environment is a huge factor, right? It plays a huge factor when it comes to success and fulfillment in life. So if you don't like where you are in, where you're located, and there are not a lot of opportunities, move. You see those signs, right? Highway, you can get in a car and move. You get in a plane and move. If you want it bad enough, do it. Find a way, whatever it takes, because you need to operate in an environment where it is beneficial and supportive of the vision that you have for yourself. So I think location matters a lot, and I think environment, if anything, look at environment, meaning who you surround yourself with. If you don't have a lot of good people that you can surround yourself with where you're located, you have to get out of there. You have to go to places where the action is at, right? Where things are happening. Maybe it's a big city. It doesn't always have to be a big city, but you'll see the people that you meet, the people that you are able to interact with. Opportunities just they open up, right? Could be sometimes that one conversation, that one connection, that one contact changes everything, and that's what has happened to me. So I think location matters. People say location that does. Once you're successful, however, then it matters less, right? Once you are very, very successful, you're running your company, maybe you're doing business online, then it matters less. But there's a reason why a lot of tech companies, they go to Silicon Valley, right, San Francisco, why they are in Seattle, why now a lot of Amazon and Google, why they're opening up offices in Vancouver. There's a reason for that, right? Why don't they go to some other cities? There are certain cities that they like and they choose, and because that's where the action is. That's where things are happening and popping. So move. That's what I'm talking about.